From the Laycock Center in Williamsburg, welcome to Football Media Day. This is Jay Colley. With us is head football coach at the College of William & Mary, Jimmye Laycock. The Tribe goes to UVA this past weekend, and tough loss, Coach, 28-10 in a game that I think might have been closer than that score would indicate.
We think it was closer. I thought we played pretty hard, Jay. We gave very good effort, and especially defensively. We really did a really good job against the running game. We were disappointed they got that score right before the first half. I mean, we should have gone in 7-0. And really, the first half, we kind of played a little conservatively offensively on purpose, really. We wanted to just kind of feel ourselves out, see what we could do, and not make mistakes, and we didn't. And then, second half, we opened it up a little bit. But by and large, I was very pleased with our effort. I was pleased with a lot of execution things. I think we only had 2 penalties. We only had 1 turnover, and that was kind of a fluke at the end of the game. So there's a lot of good things to build on coming out of that game.
Tell us about the evaluation of Tommy McKee. Ran the football, your leading rusher at 89 yards.
Well, we really didn't go in with the idea of thinking he was going to be our leading rusher, right? And that wasn't planned per se. But Tommy, I thought, gave a very solid game. A very gutty performance, especially in the second half when he pulled it down and was running the ball and kept the ball and some read options and some things like that. So I was pleased with his performance.
And Armand Jones was the Quarterback Club Defensive Player of the Week, but you also mentioned your defensive line played well.
Well, Matt Ahola probably had his best game since he'd been here, and Isaiah Stevens and those guys up front. I thought I think they more than held their own against the offensive front of Virginia. Nate Atkins at inside linebacker really had a good game. He was our leading attacker, was all over the field, played very hard.
One of those tried but true football sayings, you should improve more between the first game and the second game than maybe any time this year. What kind of improvement are you looking out of? And then we'll focus on Norfolk State.
Well, there's a lot of old sayings in football, Jay, so we're not going to go on that one. But there's a lot of areas that you want to go, and the players realize that. I mean, one of the things defensively, we've got to improve our tackling, and that's a lot to say. We don't do a whole lot of full speed work in preseason, but we've got to work on that. We've got to do that. Offensively, we've got to improve our throwing game. We've got to be certainly more consistent and more dynamic in the passing game. And there's some few things in the kicking game that showed up that we need to get better. So again, there's a lot of areas of work, but our players have a great attitude, and they'll go back to work.
Briefly about the Spartans.
Well, it's a very good rivalry. We had a good game with them last year. They jumped on us right from the beginning, took the early lead, and we were able to come back. And Coach Scott does a very good job down there, and we'll have our hands full.
Thanks, Coach, and good luck.
Thanks, Jay.